Hello guys, Tic here, welcome back to Feed the Beast. This is a bonus video that I'm doing for Thursday because I've got the time, so I thought, I'll throw in an extra video this week just to make up extra for the Monday that I missed. I know I've already done one on Tuesday, but never mind. Just a quick update on where we are. Haven't done much more work in here. What I have done now, though, hopefully we'll see some of it in there, yeah. Just go this way. There we go. Is I've gone far down here, further than my portals are going to be, and I've set myself up a quarry here. This is a full-size quarry. I'm digging out this entire area. Partially, this is going to be for my tank room. I'm moving away from the smaller tanks that I've got in the other place, because things like lava, I'm pulling in tons of lava. There's way more lava than I can store in that small little tank. So I want bigger tanks. I just want much bigger tanks because I'm greedy for tanks. And yeah, so I've got the quarry running. I still have the same problem that I did last time, where I haven't actually set up an exception for the bees, so any bees that come in I have to watch out for. It's problematic, but it's my own fault really. I should be able to handle them, but I'm just not at the minute. So just let that go. We've got a little delicate balancing act here where we want to destroy a decent amount of the cobble and dirt that comes in, but also we want to be turning some of it into scrap. So let's head back to our base, and what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be doing a little bit of Applied Energistics, because as I've said before, I kind of want to move away from the barrels. I like the look of them, they look cool, but they're not practical, especially if you're trying to do multiple builds. I also got my first dull shards today. That was a bit of a shock. Didn't realise I'd been using that much magic. Right, so let's get started. There's a lot to do. Night all. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to craft ourselves one of these, a quartz cutting knife. Now they're a basic tool as part of the Applied Energistics tool set. We're going to be using that because currently we don't have an assembly table, and that will come into play later. You can either use this or an assembly table, and I would prefer the assembly table, but we'll worry about crafting that a bit later. The next most important thing that we are going to be picking up here is our quartz fiber. These are used quite a lot. Let's just get this and throw it into my bag here. I'm pretty bad about keeping these things controlled. Let's just throw that in. Yeah, okay. And so, quartz fiber is used in this to create ME cable. So we'll get a stack of that. And we'll leave some of this in here for now, because I might need some of the quartz fiber. Okay, so what do we move on from there? Well, what we need to do here is we need to start creating what are called processes, and we're gonna need a few of them. I have no idea how many exactly. I'm building a couple of machines now. This is going to be real basic. It's not going to be super great, and I'm actually going to probably move it around a bit once I've actually started on it. I just kind of want to start to set up my base a little bit, and I wanted to start with this. And we're not going to have a lot of storage to start with, but it's going to be cool, just fine. Alright, so I'm just going to get all of these and get my tool back because we need that. And might as well get the silicon back as well. Silicon is from smelting quartz dust, so it's a one-to-one thing. We will also be going to smelt, because we need to smelt these assemblies, cook them up into actual processes. Okay, so let's get these 10. So I'm just going to go smelt these quickly, because we need these for the very next part. I probably should have set up a smelter there, but never mind. We got fast smelters here. I think I should have enough of everything Right, so this just gives us the advanced processor, and the other one gives us the basic processor, and the basic processor is used in most of the starting machines. There's a few more advanced ones, and they will pick up obviously the more advanced processors, but at the minute I believe we only need the one. I believe that's right. However, we do need a number of these basic processors, because as you get further and further into Applied Energistics, the number of things that you need and the number of steps you have to take to create things just gets more and more. I was looking through it earlier and I just shaking my head, just going, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so let's just pick up our advanced ones. The other thing we're going to have to do is create more glass viewer, because we want our server room to be secure. So we've been cooking up some glass. That'd be pretty handy. Okay. God, that little light gave me a fright of my life. We don't have anything in there. We used up pretty much all of our project tables in doing this. Right. This is the first thing. It is the most important block. It is the ME controller. This is the very start of your Applied Energistics network, and ME stands for matter energy. So if you think of it, it's just converting matter into data or energy. This is the next part. I can't remember exactly which one this is. I think this might be the yeah, this is the drive. Right, and that takes 2 basic processors, so we're already using up a fifth of our processors. Now the drives are where you store your storage disks, and that's so you can actually store items. Right, not that one yet. Alright. So this is the part of the next one, which is part of our assembly table. This is the conversion matrix. It's part of how we access it. Alright. These are the storage cells. So these are the most basic storage unit. We will be utilizing these in here to create ourselves a storage segment. Now that we have the conversion matrix, we can create this, which just takes one ME cable as well, and this is the access terminal. Right, so we've got our 3 basic machines, and the only thing we're missing is a way to store items. Get me that ship, Kip. Alright, 4K storage. Now you see here it says 04096 bytes used. I believe a stack of items is 16 bytes, so this is a good, decent amount of storage for us. It's not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Okay, we're not going to go into any of the pattern encoding stuff at the minute. We're just going to start on the absolute basics. Okay, so now we've got our controller, our drive, our access terminal. We also have an energy tesseract, which we're going to need to get power to it, because these things all need power, and we have our conduits. What are we missing? There we go. Okay, just in case. You never know. Alright, so let's go back to the headquarters. Take a look. This is going to be on our server room floor, which is floor 4. Okay. Okay, so the plan is to have this sitting roughly equal with the floor, and eventually we will be actually adding in, whoops, we'll be adding in a couple of redstone, what am I doing? We'll be adding some of the energy cubes, redstone energy cubes, just to keep this thing powered, because we need to make sure that we always have power to this unit. For now, I'm just going to take this over here. I think I'm going to have my server room just start out over here. So let's just get this over. I'll take it underneath here. Okay. And yeah, let's just have it underneath that. Alright, can't remember if you need silk touch for this. No, you don't. Breaks nice and easy. Alright. So we need one thing there. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Right, let's just put that for now. Okay, so the first thing we need is the controller. The controller is what sets the whole thing off. Power is low. That's because we haven't actually added any power yet. We haven't set our system going. So let's pop this in there. Currently this is a public power supply. I will be changing that to non-public. That is out. I think these ones need to be changed to... Right, you only need to power that one. Oh, okay. So, if I change that to that... I believe that's right. This is where we find out that none of this actually has power. Why is it not gathering power? Ew. Right. This is a problem. Now I'm sure I had power earlier. In fact, I have a quarry that is running off that power, so there's no way I should not have power. It might be that I need to use one of the energy... Well, these things are still going. These are all full of power. I can't see any issue. Let's pop you off there. I'm sure it accepts MJ per tick. This is going to be an awful short video if I can't actually get this even working. I come here and suddenly it's working. Yep. Okay. So... Wait, is it the other way around? That one does that one, and then... Yeah, this is going to be the other way around, isn't it? I have no idea what I'm talking about sometimes. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so there's the drive. Here's our ME terminal. We can throw those in there. Perfect. So 64... Ooh, actually some more complicated things take up more bytes. If I throw in some beef, takes up more. Ah, okay, so I will definitely be needing much more in the way of... yeah, right-clicking takes out just one. Okay. Well, that's the start. I mean, this is exactly what we wanted. I've got the ME cable, and the ME cable is what I'm going to be using to connect up the rest of the bits of my network. I'm quite happy that I didn't actually need all these other bits in here. So I can just get rid of these. Oh, no, no, not you. You. You, however... no. looks like it has internal storage. Alright. So, whilst I'm here, and I have it, I might as well pop that out. Put that in there. No, but that's not what we wanted. What we want is to drop it down. I am failing to hold shift here like you would not believe. Okay. And then shift click, we don't want that on there. Because we want to be able to put a bit of a floor in here. Since this is really just... We want all these things to be basically visible. We're going to drop a couple of these in here, and then lay them down into the same thing. So, yeah, we got one storage unit, and what I'm going to be able to do. Oh, that always takes focus. What I'm going to be doing is dropping a few more of these in here. Let's take a look at the other storage units. Does storage give me better? Yeah, okay, so 1K storage. These are really easy to make, so I didn't bother with those. I went straight to 4K. However, let's take a look at 64K. That requires a storage cluster, which is an advanced processor, which we have. Wait. So one of those requires 3 of those, which require 3 of those. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's going to take a fair amount of materials to make. But that's not too bad. We'll be able to certainly do that. I wonder if we can hook up multiple drives. Because if we can hook up multiple drives, we can have, wow, a near unlimited amount of space, really. All we need to do is ensure that we keep it supplied with power, and judging by how well it lasted before I even actually dropped anything in there, it's even when it didn't have power, it lasted a short while, and I'm not really going to be hurting for energy anytime soon. So what we want is we want wireless access, ME wireless access terminal. Okay, so you need to build another access terminal and a wireless receiver. Wireless receiver is nice and easy, so might as well get that one done. And this one wasn't too bad either, so we certainly have another one of those, so might as well jump in here and do that. So I'm just going to pop one down. We head back to base. Well, to the old base. Where it drops me through the floor is super disconcerting. Alright. So, what we need is some glass and some more iron. Let's take a look. So that's 3 iron, ender pearl and quartz. That's 4 iron, so we need 7 of that. It's a good thing I didn't use up all of our quartz fiber. We need one of those. And we need some glass as well, don't we? We need 3 for this. And then we need 1 ME cable. Let's just make that there. Alright, and what else did we need for this? No, we got that, okay. So let's just make sure that we can make that. Wireless receiver. Just make sure, yep, this happens. This is partly why I want to go to that. Because I'm lazy. Bees cause a problem every time. Let's just make sure we clear some of that out. It's not too bad, this hole's coming all. Not too bad. I quite like when we have a quarry running. Alright. So let's just drop that in there, drop that in there. Right, and the other thing we need is this, which is 2 quartz crystal, 2 redstone, and 4 more of that. 4 more iron. And 2 quartz crystal. And we already have... I don't have a basic processor on me. Because I dropped it all. I dropped it all inside the thing, so because I was so excited I had created this awesome stuff. Alright. I'm just gonna go do that. But we're rapidly running out of time here, but I'm already happy with that. That was progress, and hopefully you guys learnt a little bit about... No, it's not super difficult to get started on this. So we're going to need one of those. We will definitely need to get into the crafting stuff, so that we'll be able to craft what we need from the interface that is available to us. That'd be good. No, this way will be quicker. Okay. Conversion matrix. Fascinating names for things. Unlinked. How do I link them? Do I just go there and click on it? I hope that is what I do. I did actually mean to put that that beef in there at some point to cook, but never mind. Okay, so do I just... Linked. Aha! There we go. What? What do you mean no signal? It's linked. Do I need to build something else? Ah, wireless access point! That would make sense, would it not? Let's go do that, and then we'll call it quits for the night. Having a bit of a derp moment. A lot of a derp moment. I'm quite derp is what I'm saying. Alright, so we definitely need 3 of that. And 4 more there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go get ourselves 1 more piece of ME cable. We got that. Do I need any glass for this? Yeah, you need glass for every little bit of this. Oops. It's quite interesting how much glass you actually need, and things that you wouldn't really necessarily think would require glass. Like, why does that wireless access point need glass when you don't actually even see anything? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Alright. I hate it when you start to sneeze and you're panicking because you don't want to sneeze into a mic. So you desperately go to turn the mic off, and whoops, the sneeze sort of dissipates halfway through, and now it just sits there. Alright. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Alright, guys. So this is the start of our storage empire. How we are going to be no longer held back, confined. Oh dear, I've run out of power for that. Confined by the barrels. Does it need to... Oh wow. Does it need line of sight to that? It does. Huh. I may have to do some wiring and stick it up on top of the building. That may be necessary, guys. That may indeed be necessary. Luckily, this building has been designed so that I will be able to do that. I will be able to drop a cable down here, and I can do some cabling over here. That goes all the way to the top, and then we can stick it on the roof. I'll give it a try and see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's Tic, continuing our technological advance against nature. See you later. Bye bye.